What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another Pitching Ninja's Filthiest Pitches of the Day. Remember, before we get to those pitches, hit that subscribe button. Join Ninja Nation. We're the best baseball community on YouTube, and you don't want to miss out. So hit subscribe, and without further ado, here are my filthiest pitches of the day. I'm going to start with Blake Snell, who had 8 strikeouts in 6 innings, giving up no runs. He had these fastballs and nasty sliders. Snell outdueled Logan Webb, who had 7 strikeouts in 5 2/3 innings, giving up 1 run, none of them earned, and had these 2-seamers, changeups, and sliders. Jose Urena had this wicked sinker on his way to 6 Ks in 5 innings, and he outdueled Max Fried, although Fried had this nasty slider and changeup. Brady Singer had 4 Ks in 4 2/3 innings, and I thought these overlays are really good to show you how Singer's 2-seamer and slider work together. It allows him to attack east to west and get swings on sliders out of the zone. Lucas Giolito had 7 strikeouts, but gave up 5 runs, and he had some nasty sliders and changeups. Cal Quantrill had 4 strikeouts in 6 innings, giving up only 1 run, and had this painted fastball and dirty curveball. I also noticed that he does the pre-pitch Guardians dance as well as Shane Bieber. Bieber told me he does this to make sure he stays loose before each pitch, and that he got it from Mike Clevenger. He couldn't borrow Jordan Hicks's 104-mile-an-hour sinker, so he borrowed Clev's happy feet dance.
I want to throw 104-mile-an-hour sinkers like Jordan Hicks, but I can't. And so I check that one off the list and I move on to Clev's happy feet. And something that I can do.
Quantrill outdueled Spencer Watkins, who did have this breaking ball sword in the other batter's box. Justin Dunn had this fastball and slider sword on his way to 4 strikeouts in 4 innings. Framber Valdez had 8 strikeouts in 8 innings, giving up 2 runs, and had these wicked curveballs. Although, to be 100% honest, you really can't tell how nasty these pitches are because of Texas's really high camera angle. You can't see the depth of the pitches. So I'm just guessing. Kevin Gausman had these filthy sliders and splitters and went 6 innings with 9 Ks. Nice. Andrew Heaney had these elevated fastballs and had 8 strikeouts in 5 innings. Those things must be impossible to lay off of because he does this over and over again. Heaney was up against Ty Walker, who had these dirty curveballs and splitters. Mitch Keller had 10 strikeouts thanks to his fastball, sliders, and curveballs. Aaron Nola didn't pitch all that great, but had this pretty front door 2-seamer. And he was outdueled by Zac Gallen, who was outstanding with 7 strikeouts and 7 scoreless innings, giving up only 2 hits, thanks to his sick cutters and knuckle curves. My filthiest starter from yesterday, that was George Kirby. Kirby had these absolutely gorgeous front door 2-seamers. A little Greg Maddux-like with plus velo. Another thing that's Maddux-like is Kirby's strikeout to walk ratio of 7.6 to 1 this year. Just crazy command from the rookie. I also want to shout out to Shane McClanahan and hope his shoulder is okay. McClanahan's one of my favorite pitchers to watch, and he had to miss his start yesterday due to left shoulder impingement. Let's all root for Shane to come back soon. Now on to my filthiest relievers. Daniel Bard had this fastball and slider. Jason Adam had these sick changeups. Look at that movement at 92 and 93 miles an hour. Tim Hill had this fastball and quick pitch ball. Yeah, I think he caught the umpire sleeping on that one. Justin Lawrence had this sick backdoor slider. Greg Weissert had this filthy sinker and changeup. Jonathan Loaizaga K'd the side with these nasty changeups and this breaking ball sword. And I did an overlay of Loaizaga's 2-seamer and that breaking ball so you can see why he would get a sword on that pitch. Pete Fairbanks had his overpowering 100-mile-an-hour fastball and this slider. Cody Clemens had a 1-2-3 inning. He didn't get a strikeout. So Roger Clemens and Cody Clemens' combined father and son strikeout total remains at 4,672. Ben Joyce threw for the Trash Pandas yesterday and had these 101 to 103 mile an hour flaming fastballs. Pure diesel. My craziest reliever from yesterday, that would be Jordan Romano. There's always a fine line between a psychopath and a closer, and in Romano's case, I don't think there is a line. I love this angle where you can see Vlad Jr. imitating Romano. Freaking hilarious. Although I had an alternate theory about why Romano is doing this. Since he can't use Edwin Diaz's walkout song, instead he has it playing in his head before every pitch. And now, my pitching ninja moment of zen. I love this pitch from position player David Washington.
And Washington flips one in there, and it's just low. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, deception is important. What's up, Ninja Nation? My picks of the day today are a 3-leg parlay. I'm going to go with Tristan McKenzie for 7 strikeouts or more, Hal Wright for 6 Ks or more, and then, just for the heck of it, Jacob deGrom for 9 Ks or more, because the more deGrom Ks, the better I feel. What would your picks of the day be?